I will now be logging in as our demo analyst user on the regulator side to continue the approval process of the application we just submitted. When an analyst logs in, if they have any pending approvals, they will be notified in the announcements portlet. You can see here for our application for licensing a fund has been submitted by the organization Can Group Holdings. An analyst user can view all submitted applications by selecting the Submitted Applications button on the top menu bar. To access a submitted application, the user will click the red magnifying glass on the left-hand side. To launch into the online form, it's the exact same way as we did with the submitter. The user will click the application information link under the table of schedules. You can see now that we're logged in as an analyst, all information appears in read-only format. This is to ensure that all information submitted to the regulator is tamper-proof and for analysis purposes only. An analyst user can verify any submitted attachments by clicking the green arrow and downloading the attachment directly to their computer. Once downloaded, the user can simply click the downloaded file and review for further analysis. If all looks well on the application, the analyst will validate the information by selecting the Validate button on the top menu bar. This step in the workflow, the analyst user is prompted to claim the application. If I close the window and refresh our submitted applications page, you can see here that the status has now changed from submitted to claimed on today's date by our demo analyst user. This allows other analysts and regulator users who log into the online portal to see the status of any application. In this case, users will see that Demo Analyst has currently claimed this application and therefore is working on it for further approval. I'll launch back into the application to approve. To approve the application, the user will simply click the Validate button once more. Here they are prompted with two buttons, to approve or reject. If they choose to reject the application, it will be sent back to the submitter. In this case, we will be approving the application, which will send it further up the chain to the demo director user who has the system privileges to final approve and therefore generate the license certificate. If I close this window and refresh the submitted applications page again, we can see now that the status has updated to final approval. I will now log in as our demo director user to final approve this license application and generate the license certificate. We can see here in our announcements portlet that the demo director user also has an inline notification letting them know that a license application is ready for final approval. To access the submitted applications, the demo director user, like the analyst, will click the Submitted Applications button on the top menu bar. To access the application to approve it, the user will click the red magnifying glass on the left-hand side. The director user will also go through a similar process of validating the document before acting on it. To final approve this application, I will simply click the Validate button at the top menu bar. Here I also have the option to reject, which would send it back down to the analyst user, or I can approve it, which will generate the license certificate. Once approved, the document is validated once more, and through single sign-on, we will be navigated to our eSign system signing room. Once authenticated and the user has been entered into the eSign system signing room, they will be prompted with an eSign consent form. The user must consent to the terms of eSign before signing their document. Once logged in, the user can sign their PDF document by clicking the link in the signing room actions. Our license certificate PDF template has been generated from the system. Information such as license number, type of application, organization name is dynamically displayed on the license application template based on the information provided in the license application. If I scroll down to the bottom, you can see there is a digital image of a signature. This signature image is stored in the database and pulled onto the template itself, but is not the eSign signature. To eSign the document, the user will simply click the eSign button, located on the yellow strip. Once eSigned, the user must finalize the signing, and the certificate along with the eSign signature will be placed into the tamper-proof eVault. Once the certificate has been eSigned, the user can click the Download Certificate button located on the top menu bar. By downloading the certificate, it will pull one true copy from the eVault and download it to the user's computer. This way, they have the ability to email it out directly to their new entitlement holder. If I select the downloaded file, you can see that this license certificate is a certified copy of a document. Each document comes with the validated signature, date and time stamp, as well as the username who signed the document. That completes the approval process and the generation of a license certificate. If we look back at our submitted applications, we can see that this application has been finally approved.